What's going on, YouTube? It's Matt from Wicked Sick Vape. Been a while since I've seen you guys. Life's been happening, so yeah. But yeah, I'm sitting here having a beer, watching some Patriots preseason, and decided to do another review. I received the Phazer tank by Apollo from Apollo themselves. Thank you, Apollo. And this tank is pretty cool, man. It's another sub-ohm clearomizer, and you know, the design of it, the actual design of the tank itself, it's not too much different than the rest, but the coil, the way the coil is designed on this, I like. It takes a lot right now to impress me with a sub-ohm tank, because I got a lot of sub-ohm tanks. You know, I've vaped almost all of them. And this thing wicks perfectly. It's got a lot of cotton. You know, when you're wicking up the cotton, when you're first priming it up, you can just see it expand, you know, like, it's just nice and fluffy. It just looks great. And as soon as I saw that, I took a couple hits. It only took a hit or two to actually get this coil to actually get good amount of flavor from it. It didn't take long to break it in, which I was very impressed with, because a lot of these other, you get Atlantis, Freemax Steyr, Morpheus tank, you know, Matrix tank, all these other tanks out there, they take a little bit to get going. You know, they take a good at least 10 puffs to be able to get the true flavor of your e-liquid and not get that cottony taste. You know, this doesn't do it. At least for so far, the 3 coils that I have used. Yeah. And I have been vaping on this for 2 weeks now. And it has not hasn't shown me anything bad on it. You know, it's got a few cons, but nothing major. So let me tell you a little bit about this tank. How about that? Actually, wait. Let's take a vape. I want a vape. I want a vape, man. Nice thick cloud. No problems at all, man. It produces it. You're getting flavor. I seem to get the most flavor when I'm around 50 watts. Right now I'm at 60 watts. I'm going to bring this down to about 50. Come on, 50. Alright, 50 watts. We'll do the take it 50 watts. Exceptional flavor. 50 watts is where it is for the flavor. If you want your big cloud, you know, 60, 65 watts is good. It says the coil, this 0.2 ohm coil is rated for 30 to 70, but 70 is pushing it. You vaping it the whole time at 70, you're going to burn your coils up really fast. Okay. I used the 0.5 ohm coil, worked great. You know, very good flavor, more flavor than the actual 0.2 ohm coil. I always have trouble saying the 0.2 and 0.5. I always fuck it up, but I think I did good. I might have did better. I think so. But yeah, other than that, let's talk about this bad boy. We're going to break her down too, but let's just go over a couple key points here. Alright, so this bad boy comes with, it's got a glass drip tip. It is like a 2-piece drip tip, so you can take it apart to clean it. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but you know, it works. Most people, you guys have your own drip tips anyways. So most of you guys are probably just going to toss this. But for me, I really don't care about the drip tips. I don't. So I just use the one that it comes with. So you got massive airflow here. This thing does not restrict whatsoever. It got a ton of airflow. To even cut it down a little bit, you got to go almost a third down to cut it down. As you can see, that's a third. You got to cut it down even more than that to stop the airflow. So, and you get a little bit of a whistle when you cut it down more, but most people are just gonna vape this wide open. It's all stainless steel, glass Pyrex, standard 510 threading, 22 millimeter diameter. This bad boy is. Threads are really smooth, really smooth threads. Camera's kind of being a bitch lately. It's got too much brightness in the back, but yeah, when we break it down, you'll be able to see things better. But the coil is cool, man. Once we break this down, You guys are gonna like it. So let's have another vape, and let's break this bitch down. Let's break it down. All right, vape, vape, vape. Alright, so here is the box that it comes in. Shows the phaser tank on the front. It's got Apollo, fine electronic cigarette company. On the side, says Phazer Sub-ohm on both sides of it. Alright, on the back, Apollo's Phazer Sub-ohm tank, you know, talks about all the details, you know, organic cotton coils. It's got a 3.5 milliliter capacity, liquid flow control on coils, two-piece coil design for easy rebuilding, and it comes with a 0.2 ohm and a 0.5 ohm coil. Alright, so let's open her up. Inside you got a pretty nice packaging here. You got the tank right here. Pretty nice. Put it off to the side. Comes with an extra 0.2 ohm coil with the 0.5 coil installed, which I already vaped. There is a 0.2 in it right now as we speak. And inside you got your instructions. Tells you what to do with the coil and all the other stuff. So yeah, not bad packaging. On the side it shows some of their e-juice that they sell. Looks like they got 4 different brands that they sell right now, which they sent me over 5 bottles of their FAQ flavor liquid. I'll tell you what, it's pretty good stuff. We'll talk about that later, but yeah. So this is your phaser tank. Alright, like I said, it's got the glass strip tip. It's 2-piece. I'll get into that a little bit more in 1 second. Alright, you got your three-piece design normal coil right here. Alright, you got your chimney section. Nice long chimney. Really nice stainless steel. Threading is perfect in it. Really nice threading. No problems whatsoever with it. Still got a little bit of juice all over the place, but yeah. You got your Pyrex glass, kind of smoky inside. See if I can get it out. But no, it's crystal clear. Don't go by the video because it is crystal clear. Still had a little bit of juice in it from me cleaning it up. You got your coil. There's your coil there. And we'll go over this guy in 1 second. That's my favorite part, is coil. I like the coil. Alright, and inside you get your big silver plated contact on your base. You get a nice O-ring gasket inside. Never had any seepage whatsoever. Glass fits in really nice and tight. Big adjustable airflow. No problem at all. Spins perfectly. No click system, but still doesn't. It's very nice, very smooth. And dual airflow. 510 threads are really nice, really sharp, which I like. It's got the Apollo symbol on it. As you can see, your silver-plated contact on the bottom. Alright, silver-plated contact is a little small, barely protrudes through the bottom, so do not use this on any hybrid mods. Alright, we'll go into this drip tip real quick. As you can see here, you got a little like O-ring gasket right here. So what you're going to do, which I got to barely get my finger in there, you got to stop it from moving. Alright, and once you do, you probably just use 2 screwdrivers because it's got the slots for it, but I'm not pulling out 2 screwdrivers. Alright, this is what I'm doing. You can get the screwdrivers if you want, but I'm not. Alright, so once you get all the threads out, you pull it through. As you can see, you get a little piece here, the bottom piece of the drip tip. Okay, your O-ring on the bottom of the drip tip is solid. You know, it fits in really nice, no wiggle whatsoever. I like it. All right, then you got the other your glass piece here, and this gasket is glued into it. So if you try to remove this gasket, this piece of glass is just going to flop around. So do not remove that. It is glued in place. It's glued some type of adhesive in place. So don't don't remove it. And then you got your top section. So no biggie, just put it back together, just put your parts and pieces back in there, try to stop it from spinning, put it in the right way, give it a little spin here, try to get it past the O-ring, and then just goes back in like that. Nothing special. Kind of a pain in the butt, but you're going to want to do that to clean it because juice does get through here, as you will see. All your vapor is going to have all your juice residue, and it's just going to sit in here, and it doesn't look very pretty, so make sure you clean it. Alright, now let's get into the coil, my favorite part. Alright, you see the bottom of the coil, just flat right there. And on the bottom of the coil, this is a 0.2 ohm. It says 30 to 70 watts, 0.2 ohm, and the Apollo symbol. Okay? And then you have adjustable juice flow right here. So, you got adjustable juice flow. So you people that are using your high PGs, you're going to want to adjust the flow so it doesn't flood your tank. I use high VGs, so I really barely ever move this. But, for the people that are always complaining about their tank flooding, you know what? You can't bitch now because you got control now. You got control. Alright, so one thing about this coil. The replacement coil packs do not come with this top cap. Watch, this top cap comes off like so. Peel it off like that. This top cap you have to save. They do not give you another top cap. One thing I wish they did, I wish they gave 2 top caps, because if you mess this one up, somehow throw it away or lose it somehow, I don't know how you do it, but I'm sure it's possible. You won't be able to get another one unless you probably call Apollo or order another phaser tank. So okay, you have to reuse that. So the coils come like this. Alright, you got all that organic cotton in here. Really fluffy stuff. I like. Alright, it's all cotton. You got a little band of cotton right here, and inside you got all your cotton, and it's a parallel build, or I think it's a parallel build. We'll get into that in a second. But yeah, it's really nice. I like it. It's just a really nice coil, man, and it wicks rather well. Alright, I do have a coil that is completely broken down. Let me grab it. Alright, so you got your pieces here. This is all the cotton it comes with. Right here. So you got your cotton for the sides of the coil. This is your actual coil right here. I kind of destroyed it getting out of there. But that is your coil. Let's see if you can see it a little better. There you go. It's like in parallel. Looks like there's some non-resistant wire and some resistant wire in there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool design they did. I like it. And then your inner part. It's your sleeve of the coil. And then you got this band of cotton right here, this little strip that goes around just like this. So yeah, that's your coil, which I thought was pretty neat. A little bit different than the rest of them. So you have to be very careful when you put this top cap back on. Once there's cotton there, you're going to want to twist it on very gently and just screw it back on. So yeah, let's do it with the real guy. Alright, let's just put it on. Just go really slow. Don't mess up that cotton sleeve around it, because if you mess that up, you're pretty much screwed. Alright, make sure it's nice and tight. Adjust your juice flow to whatever type of juice you're using, as I am using. The flavor Q, I don't know what this is. It's got to be a 60. I think a 60 blend, but I could be wrong. So yeah. So that is the coil, which I thought was pretty impressive. It's a pretty big coil, man. It's pretty big. It does a nice job. Alright, and to put it back together, all you do is put your coil back in. Alright. Pop the sleeve onto the chimney and fill her up. Fill her up with juice. And I will fill her up with juice right now. Alright, I'm using some Flavor Q right now. This is some juice by Apollo. Pretty good juice. And this one I'm using is Guava Lava. Pretty nice. Very, very nice. Very fruity blend. I like it. Alright, just keep adding juice. A little bit higher in the rim. Just connect her up. Adjust your airflow. Pop her on your mod. Alright. Alright, man. She vapes awesome. She plumes the cloud. Nice, nice cloud. So, one thing I did not mention in the breakdown was there is a warning on this box, and it does state, you know, to make sure you have a compatible mod, you use the right batteries, and if you don't know if your mod is compatible, please contact customer service. Okay, pretty much in the gist of the warning, and it's glad they did a warning. I'm glad they did a warning because a lot of them don't, and that's important. All right, so let's go over pros and cons and have some vape. Let's vape. Oh, awesome. So pros, the coil. I really like the coil design. You know, they only have two resistances that you can choose from, the 0.2 and the 0.5. The 0.5, you can actually get a pretty decent big cloud out of it. I was surprised. And I was vaping it all the way up to, like, I want to say I vaped it up to like 55 watts. Yeah, 50 watts was, you know, cusp was starting to burn the coil and stuff, but it did a good job. So that, you got adjustable juice flow. I like, you know, the airflow coming up to the coil, how the coil itself has got the flat bottom, and the contacting pin has like a 4-prong design. That's pretty cool. Tank itself is a nice looking tank. Nothing too revolutionary there. Just a basic tank. You know, the drip tip's nice because it's nice and cool. You get a nice cool vape. So yeah, so that's pretty much the pros. The con, I have two cons. I do not like how the removable top cap for the coil, they only give you one. I think they should give you two, because if you cross thread that, you mess it up in any way, the O-ring, mess up juice flow, or something happens, you throw your coil away, put the tank aside for a little while and use something else, or you know, just something happens to it, you're out. You know, you're going to have to contact Apollo for a new top cap, or you're going to have to get a new phaser tank. And I looked on their site. I didn't see any top caps. They could have them, but I didn't see any. And also the drip tip, taking it apart to clean it is a pain in the ass because it does look pretty grimy after a little while being glass. And it does seep into by the O-ring, and it does not clean all out with water. I've tried. So that is a pain in the butt. But I give this, you know, 4 out of 5 stars. You know, I'd give it 5 if it was more of a revolutionary design, but it's pretty basic other than the coil. The coil's pretty cool. I really like the coils, but yeah. But if you're looking for a new sub-ohm tank, you should go check them out. You can check them out at apolloecigs.com. This phaser tank right now is going for $34.95. You can pick up a 5-pack of coils for $14.95, which is pretty cheap for coils, you know. Just got like the little gum chiclet things, just punch out just like the normal coils. Just come in a package like that. And also they have a starter kit also if you're looking to get into sub-ohm vaping. You can buy a starter kit for like $139. It's like a tube mod, goes up to 50 watts. Pretty nice one. We're going to be reviewing that at a later date. So yeah, and also a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway, guys. Apollo gave me permission to do a giveaway, and it's going to come directly from Apollo. So you have to be 18 or older to enter in this contest. So they're going to be giving away about $100 worth of stuff. Comes with 3 30 ml bottles of liquid of their FAQ or Flavor Q, I call it, e-liquid, and it's going to come with Miss Samoa, Funky Monkey, and Guava Lava. Guava Lava is like a guava and tropical fruit, which is really nice. It's my favorite vape they've sent me. Miss Samoa, if you're into like the cookie vapes, it's just like a Samoa cookie, man, just like it. The Funky Monkey is a banana, kiwi, and strawberry. That's a pretty cool vape too, and it's going to come with a phaser tank. So right there, you know, that's $100 worth of stuff. So yeah, to enter in this giveaway, you have to like my Facebook page, Wicked Sick Vape. Yeah, Wicked Sick Vape, Facebook, whatever. I don't know how to use Facebook. I don't know how to do it. I just can't do it. I suck at it. I can't get no likes, man. I got like 63 likes. Ugh, sucks. All right. And also, you got to like Apollo's page. And subscribe to this channel, like and comment. And show a photo ID if you win. That's if you win. So if you win, you just got to snap a photo ID and send it to me. And give me all your info. And I'm going to be checking if you liked my Facebook page and their Facebook page. I'm going to ask them. Yep. So just make sure you like us. Yeah. So other than that, it's a good tank, man. It's a good tank. I do recommend buying one. You know, it's something different. It's just the coils last a while, which is nice. And they're cheaper, man. The coils are pretty cheap. You are going to go through some e-liquid, so make sure you do buy e-liquid if you do buy this tank. Just like all sub-ohm tanks, they suck up the e-liquid, man. They really do, especially if you're just getting into it. You're going to use up a lot of e-liquid. So yeah. So that's the end of this review, but I'm going to talk about a few other things that I'm going to be reviewing soon. Like I said, I got this Flavor Q from Apollo also. I have this starter kit also to do. I'm waiting on one other part for it. So yeah. And also Smock, the Smock X Cube. You know, 2, pretty cool, Bluetooth and all this crazy shit. They're getting crazy with this stuff. I got Spire Triton. I'm just waiting for the RBA base. I got another sub-ohm clearomizer, which is a crazy clearomizer, like super crazy. It's got like quad coils on it. It goes up to 140 watts. That's just nuts. I'll be testing that out. Gonna be going over batteries, man. Batteries is very, very important. You know, they're very important with your mod. You know, going with a nice safe battery. Right now I'm testing out these AWTs. They're a 3000 mAh 40 amp battery. I'm testing those out. I got some Imerins 3000 mAh 40 amp also. And they sent out a Panasonic battery, which I don't really use a lot of batteries that are under like 20 amps. And I think that's like I want to say like a 12 amp battery or something like that, the Panasonic. I'll be testing that out too. That's with the kit. You know, you got eFast. I got my Sony VTC5s, which are always a nice battery. What else I got for batteries? I got the MX Joes, and I also got some sub-ohm cells. I don't know where the hell they went though. They're somewhere. They're probably in one of my mods. Probably should check them. But yeah. Yep. So guys, vape on, have a good one, and enter in the giveaway.